Now, our theme today is...
Oh wait, I remember now. It's giving.
That's right.
Yes.
How many people here like to give? Yeah. I love giving. Yeah.
Advice.
Money. Kindness. Your presence here with us today. All things that we really appreciate.
Yes.
And so we want you to keep this in mind as these amazing readers give to us with their words. And we also have this present for you.
Exactly. We have a present. It is a game. And we're all going to participate in this game. It's not going to be scary. It'll be fun and exciting because we want it to be, right? That's what's going to. Are we going to do it now?
No, we're not going to do it now, but we're going to tell you a little bit about it.
Okay.
So,
Fine, we'll ruin the surprise. Go ahead.
Okay.
See, we have done this before. So.
These queer and lesbian writers who you will see here, I'll read them off in a quick sec, just so you know who they are.
Okay.
They're here for us. And so we want you to take a moment to think about any questions you may have about relationships. Whatever's on your mind about any kind of relationship. And in between readers, we're only going to do this a couple times, we are going to ask for volunteers and then pick somebody if nobody volunteers. And so no pressure, okay? So just think, it could be any relationship question, and then you can choose the author, and we will find a place in their book that will answer your question.
Because we're women of color. No. It's in the writing. We're not making this up. So, who are our writers?
Our features, aside from the amazing features which we will be introducing later today, this is Meta Sama. She's an amazing poet, and this is one of her chapbooks. It's called After Sleeping to Dream. Shawn, do you want to do this one?
Well, you do yours and I'll do mine.
Saltfish Girl by Larissa Lai, Canadian writer. Another local favorite, Proxy, our Erica Doyle.
Local, Brooklyn, Dyke.
They're all Dykes.
That's true, I just like to say Dyke.
Yeah. Dyke. I mean, Nayla Hopkinson, Skin Folk.
You read a lot of books, that was the 3.
Come on, guys. This is like one of those games that I can only get people to play in large groups. Okay. Trace Elements of Random Tea Parties. And it's by Felicia Luna Lemus. Okay.
And then we have Memory Mambo by Achi Obreja.
I just read that for class.
See? So you should. And then we have Head Off and Split, which is poetry by Nikki Finney, who keynoted at the last Fire Name Conference, which is the upcoming conference, October 2015, somewhere in Michigan. And then lastly, also local, just got her doctorate, Anna Marie Lara, her Zuli Skirt, super sensual, lots of Yoruba Orisha talk in here. So yes, your questions will be answered.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
We got you. Okay. Okay.
To be continued.
Yes, to be continued. Do you want to? Okay, we'll do the game for a second, or should we do the raffle first?
Do we want people to quickly buy the raffle tickets? While we do the game, so you can think about it. How much are the raffle tickets?
$2, 3 for $5.
$2 for 1, 3 tickets for 5. That's actually a bargain. That's what we would call that.
Can we give an example of like one of the gifts you could win?
Well, I mean,
You're already out there. Okay, never mind.
you can tell them what the raffle is, or
Well, the first one is going to be. We don't know.
it's hanging out with Zara
Oh yeah.
at the opening of the Basquiat exhibit on Thursday.
So the Basquiat exhibit is opening.
It comes with 2 glasses of wine.
And you get to chill out with Zara. It sounds like a date.
It sounds like a date. Guys, who wants to go on a date with Zara?
This is all about giving.
Zara's going to be there for you. Can you imagine being in conversation with Zara?
Okay, Okay, so we're not gonna pick the raffle yet because it's still fine. Even though now it's like really scary because you might have to take the car. And
I'm not as funny in real life though.
So first we're gonna do here. So to retell the rules, I want someone to volunteer a relationship question. And once you volunteer a relationship question, someone else will choose the book from which the answer will come. So, do you have any volunteers? And it can be, why do people not like me?
What do I do to recharge my sex life?
Well, why does she never text me back?
And she never texts me back.
Okay.
Who's gonna answer that? Who wants to pick a book to answer? Why she never does the answer? No, you don't have to find the answer.
I'll pick it. Ooh.
Doesn't have a smartphone.
I know this is the hard part. Because this is the answer. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's like
It's gonna be.
the question is why won't she text me back? Oh, you want to find it?
Oh yeah,
That's
she's
what
gonna
I'm
pick
She's
random.
gonna find it.
Yeah.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I'm
Okay,
finding the
so you're not reading the whole book. You're just gonna flip randomly. And then you're gonna
And you're
read.
gonna just stop.
Yeah, and read. How much? I can't read.
Yeah.
And read like 10 lines at whatever point.
Okay.
And this will answer Zara's question.
All right. I could smell it inching closer to full power, like a storm nearing from across the field of my young life. Except it wasn't over there, coming. It was inside, gaining on me, blooming. I could not grab my girl hat and run. Could not turn my long yellow feet into brown girl spikes and beat it home. Wherever I happened to be when it hit, I had to hunker down.
Damn. And that's why she won't Clearly. Sticky nose.
Wow.
Should we do one more? And then
Yeah, we have to do one. I mean, these. Okay, I see lit eyes. All right. Who has a question? Just a question.
Relationship question.
That a friend of yours might have.
Right.
Right?
Is he? Oh, sorry. No, please. I insist.
It's burning, we can tell. Don't worry, you'll get a chance.
It's really not. You got it.
Oh, the politeness.
Really? Yeah.
Are you gonna go later?
Yeah.
She'll save it. Go ahead.
I would like some advice for a concubine who wants to be a first wife.
Okay, who is going to pick the writer who will answer this question? Somebody over here want to just pick? You don't have to write the answer.
Everybody's nervous.
Just pick. Yeah. All right.
What book is it from?
This is from Ursula's skirt.
Ursuli's skirt.
Ursuli's skirt.
And you just read one paragraph.
One paragraph? Okay. Miriam awoke in the musky heat of the room. The mattress under her body was soaked through with perspiration and salt. The room was stuffy, smelling of rancid breath and urine. Her eyes slowly adjusted. The one window in the room was locked shut, grime crawling onto its panes from the edges. The walls were a muted gray laced with spiderwebs and dust. The floor was tiled and terribly dirty. I'm really sorry about that.
And that's how
There's a way in which life traps us all.
Alright, so now we're going to get to the
Don't drink beyond the reality.
You can't fool these writers. Alright, so we're going to do the raffle right now.
So everyone who is interested in a date with Zara, or also known as going with Zara to the Basquiat opening,
Yeah.
has put their ticket in this hat. Any final offerings? Come on, this is your chance. It comes with wine.
And Zara.
And Zara. I think I need to get some money.
But it's also a specific day,
I know.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be available.
you have to be available.
I know we can split it.
Split it.
Or should I just let it be?
Yeah, you gotta pay.
Okay, I'm gonna pick. All right, everyone.
Drum roll, please.
Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. The lucky person is 3, 9, 6, 0, 9, 7. Oh.
I got a French girl.
If you want to ask later.
Yeah, because Ken's book is in that one.
Oh.
Ken's book.
Yeah, you like what you heard? Buy tickets.
Exactly. You win 3, which is actually very
Oh,
nice.
no, it's 3 winners.
Oh, that makes more sense. 'Cause I was like, who's doing?
You didn't read the email, did you?
No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. Okay, I did, but I have a bad memory. I read it before. So 3 people will get a raffle, which is very exciting. So now you can have your tickets ready. And if the person went to the bathroom,
They lose.
they get skipped.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, no, but that's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Is it weird?
Yeah.
Well, how do we? Well, nobody left, so we'll assume. I think they should get skipped. So the first one is.
If you leave, have someone.
That's a good
Interesting.
idea. Yes, have a ticket holder.
Yes.
You're like, let me get my friends their tickets. 396-082.
All right. If you ask nicely, somebody might sign the book for you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'll bring you to work.
All right.
Make Melissa make it happen.
All right.
Thank you.
Cool. Dun, dun. All right. 396-095. Yes.
You get your pick.
So one is a book of poetry by Christian Hockey, who's the director of the MFA program at Pratt. And then the other one is a beautiful book of theory of Sunday.
It's a Montreal collective that in the 80s they met on Sundays, and so it was they did a translation of it. So there's really recently they had a translation of it. It's
And it's
fantastic.
printed by Belladonna Press, which one of the co-creators of the MFA program at Pratt is the founder of Belladonna Press. So it was a very
Thank you.
When all And then finally we have 396-084.
Oh, I have that one.
Yeah. Pratt MFA director.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
It must be rigged against you this time.
No! I feel so. I'm supposed to.
Alright.
So she's not
Akima.
are you around?
Akima Zing.
Okay, so we're gonna do. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Is everyone drunk from the line? Fed? Drunk? Feeling Sunday drunk?
Alright. We just went to the bathroom, so we have time for it.
Okay, so we're gonna do a quick game because our next speaker's in the bathroom.
Yes.
So now we ask again for a relationship question. I think we might already have one.
Yeah, we already have one. Is the question about the bathroom?
I know.
So I guess my question was, is he cheating on me?
Oh my. That's a basic relationship question.
Unless people always say yes.
So who's going to answer this question?
Who shall answer this question?
Amazing.
Yeah, go ahead. You just have to pick any book and then pick a chocolate. Memory Mambo. Nice. Now just open to any page and Ashi will answer, is he cheating on you? Amazing. Wait. This is the answer to your question. Just the paragraph?
Yep.
Amazingly, Tito Raul wasn't captured at the Mocondo. Instead, he ran and disappeared into the countryside with a handful of others, surviving by hiding in the cane fields. And sympathetic and also bemused, campanseos, and just plain stealing when necessary. I think that's a yes. That's a
Maybe it's just that couch, but I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
She's like retreating to like find a different like.
I feel like there's people around. So like it sounded like that there were people around.
It's like retreat to move forward.
Yeah.
I feel like it was necessary.
Yeah.
Like a status
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's in general.
So shall we think that's the right? Being cheated on just means you can say goodbye and move on to the next one.
Well, I was just asking a general question. I wasn't necessarily.
Your friend.
No disclaimers.
Right. So now, thank you for playing our game.
I think I just learned a really important lesson about how to use sound in poetry. That was amazing.
And we also have more raffles, including one of which. One of which is Anna's book
So
of poems. But is it all 30?
there's a disclaimer for that book. That copy there is mine, and you cannot have it. But I will send a copy of that and my first book too.
Nice.
So two books to whoever gets them out. You'll get two signed Anna Moscovich. Had a problem getting to the book.
This is a postmodern offer.
So that's the similar.
So you can look at it.
You're allowed to touch
You
it.
can look at it today and then you get your original copy later signed, I'm sure. So have your tickets ready?
All right, everyone looking? Oh,
Oh, yes.
Puppy.
Can't help it.
okay.
I know she's wearing a tie.
I know, right? That's okay.
All right. The author has drawn this number. You may thank her. 396. 396,099.
Oh, you are psychic. That's what's happening.
Wow, guys, predict your own luck will win. Yeah.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, me.
We have a sign.
I go back with this copy.
This is a Belladonna Collaborative in an edition of 150. So I mean, there's 150 of these only.
150, yeah. So it's
Awesome sauce. And it's signed by Tanya Foster, who's an amazing writer and colleague of mine. And so I want to win this one, but I didn't buy a ticket.
you still have a chance.
I do. No, we
$2.
don't. So
Fork it over, Shawn.
I'll just come over to your house. And look at it.
Here,
So whoever wins gets a date with Shawn.
Yes. You know what? Shawn will read this with you. Out loud, back and forth to each other, looking into your eyes.
Oh my God, let's do it.
That's a promise.
396-092.
Oh God, it's me. There's always someone who wins two.
See me later for Shawn's email.
And then finally we have Propagation by Laura Elric. Is there a story behind this one?
Laura Elric is a professor at Pratt Institute in the BFA writing and MFA in writing programs. That's her third book of poetry. And yeah, I own all her books also, so she's great.
So you stand by it.
I stand by it.
Sarah draw it.
But that's, yeah, you can actually go home with that copy.
Yes.
Sorry.
It's important too that Pratt is helping to sponsor.
Pratt is amazingly supportive of my work with raw fiction.
Yes, they're sponsoring a lot of raw fiction work this year. So let's do it. What's the number?
396080.
She's like 080.
Also known as 080. Wait, somebody might be in the bathroom.
Well, if they're in the
They're not in the room.
Oh, that's not
New York. We're in the spirit of giving.
Wait. Okay, one more time. 080.
They don't want it. Next, it could be yours. 396089.
Wait, I'm getting food. 80.
Oh!
I heard it. She's back.
And you win. Sweet.
You can thank me later. She was like in a
I was totally like,
Shawn was like, wow, God.
I heard it.
I'm
Eating gazpacho.
That dangerous gazpacho.
So thank you everyone for participating in our games, for buying raffle tickets. We want to definitely thank Zara for having us, and Zara's mom for having us in her home. And
Pleasure.
yes. And feel free to continue to furnish the bucket at the table and give and give and give to Raw Fiction. Such a great program. We're gonna, I'm gonna read the bio of. Do you have anything final to say?
Just give, thank you.
Okay. Should we play a game while?
Well, yeah. All right.
Final round. I wanted one more round.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay.
So,
Somebody must have a burning question.
burning relationship question.
Okay, should we open it past relationships?
I mean, why would we? Okay, yeah.
That's okay. Okay,
You can ask about writing.
yeah, oh yeah. You can ask about writing. Boring.
You can ask about how to punctuate a poem.
Oh,
Oh, there's a question by Olivia Ford.
I have a relationship question, but I guess it could be considered about writing. How do we manage the balance between loving a person for who they are and just wanting them to do whatever it is that we say?
Oh!
I love that. This is that question. So who's going to answer this?
All right. Just walk down words.
Yeah. Whichever one of these. Answer Olivia's question.
This is a good question. I need to know the answer.
Oh.
Which curriculum color will tell us?
Alicia.
What was the question? How do we? Oh, go ahead. You can restate it.
Yeah, please.
How do we manage the balance between loving someone for who they are versus just wanting them to do whatever we want them to do?
Wow, that's it. I mean, that came from you, so.
Did it?
Did it?
No.
Came from Olivia. I'm like, it's going to be profound if it's from Akima. Okay, Olivia. It's going to be profound if it comes from Olivia.
And our lovely photographer.
We shared it.
So the answer is from Trace Elements
a chair.
of Bands and Tea Parties by Felicia Luna Lee.
Good call. Let's not use that chair.
I don't feel like talking about it right now. But yes, she is. No looked over at me concerned. She wasn't used to seeing my girl and me bigger snap tone at each other. Hell, I wasn't used to it either. It was wrong, really wrong. I promised myself that the uncomfortable between Kate and me would change back to la-di-da happy and soon. I smiled. Don't worry about us, girl. No didn't seem convinced.
was intergalactic. That's the end of the program.
We did want to bring somebody up here to say a few words to you. They didn't prepare a speech.
No, keep talking.
Is that okay? Well, anyways.
Well, we wanted to say that this is the final of a series of readings. And what a magnificent idea and series it was. It's almost like there's raw fiction and now there's this other thing that you've done. And it kind of like has a feel. And when I think of it, I think of a leaf coming out of a vase with a background of books. With a lamp.
And it's like bandage to the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, like where did the bandage come from?
Yeah, it's over there.
There it goes.
Marjo took that picture, so if you have any questions.
See, it has a space and a name, and anyhow, we wanted to say thank you to Zara for being so genius.
Thank you, my lesbian hosts. I'll say, I never prepare speeches apparently these days.
No, thank you. This has been wonderful and hilarious and moving and yeah. So I always try to do like a reading series with my youth programming because raw fiction is about it's about the work that I do with youth, but it's also about building community.
The energy. We're gonna live it off.
We're strumming something.
And it's been amazing because this living room is. I just feel as though home is like a really great place for people to come to and share their art and get to know each other. And so I'm really grateful to my mom, whose home we are all in today. And in letting me have this series here. And yeah, I mean, this is the last of the Raw Fiction Salon series, but before there was something at the Joint, and there was the launch before that, so as Raw Fiction will definitely continue to have readings, so hopefully I'll see you guys all again there, and thank you so much for coming today.
Woo! Woo!
Whatever food and drink is left, please enjoy it.
And can we get one last hand for the amazing readers today?
Yes.
Thank you guys. Have a beautiful evening.
And it's still light outside.
Yeah. I was thinking create art.
You did it.
You're like art.
Good job. You guys are really
Yes.
I'm only gonna have this week. I never want a picture.
Because I remember when it was
And it was like, she was like, I want to like have
the story of it?
arriving.
I've never seen
Right, like it was an extension.